Hey, Kyle Colbert here, and I'm here with my dad, Dr. Don Colbert, and today we are talking about water. Now, I know we need to drink water during this detox. Tell us about water.
Well, realize we're about 2/3 water. Our body is 2/3 water, and water is critical for detoxification. A lot of people simply can't afford a lot of bottled water, so just drinking tap water or getting a water filter for your tap is an okay way to start. And what I do is have them squeeze a wedge of lemon or lime in the water, which helps to alkalinize the water.
Okay, you're not saying this is the best option.
It's not the best,
You're
no.
saying, hey, if you're going to do something, this is a good start.
Right.
This isn't the ideal decision, but hey, if you can do something, it's cheap, it's quick.
Right.
So you're saying lemon or lime.
And add it to each 8-ounce. See, we need about 6 to 8 8-ounce glasses a day. That's all we need, about 6 to 8.
Okay. And so tell me, because people know that lemon or lime, they're acidic. I mean,
Right.
we remember as a kid chewing on lime and go, oh, that's so bitter. It's acidic. So how does that
It's
make...
acidic, but it's alkaline forming. See, a lot of fruits and vegetables are high in potassium or calcium or magnesium, and these help to raise the pH. They're alkaline forming foods. That's why most vegetables and most fruit are alkalinizing to the system. Realize our urine is almost all the patients I see, their urine is typically acidic. Mm-hmm. When you're acidic, it's less likely you will adequately detox your body. See, we find a pH, a urine pH of around 7.0 to 7.5 is actually optimal for detoxification.
Okay, so during this detox, you're recommending alkalinize your water, or make it alkaline forming.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
That's
Alkaline
keyword,
forming.
alkaline forming. It's not alkaline,
Exactly.
it's acidic, but
Yeah.
it creates an alkaline environment in your body once you drink it.
Right, now if you can afford a little more, then go to spring water. Most every grocery store has spring water. Well, for example, there's Fiji, Evian, Volvic, Mountain Valley Spring Water is my favorite. Mm-hmm. So these are good options. They're inexpensive. And again, you need about 6 to 8 8-ounce glasses a day. They're about 12 ounces per bottle. Mm-hmm. So you're going to need about 4 bottles a day. That's it.
Okay, and should they add a little lemon or lime to that spring water?
Well, it's even better if you can, but most of these spring waters are alkaline. They're over 7.4 typically.
Really?
So a
Even
lot of these,
spring waters
of
are?
these spring waters are alkaline, so they're adequate. But if you want to alkalinize a little more, you can add a little lemon or a little lime to the water, which is great.
Okay, and now tell us about tap water. Is tap water, I mean, because a lot of these people are going, Doc, can I just go to my, sink and
Tap water is, believe it or not, usually neutral.
Okay.
It's usually neutral at 7.0. See, the pH is a spectrum of 1 being the most acidic to 14 being the most alkaline. Our blood is always at a pH of 7.4. Our urine, for most of my patients that I see, is at a pH of 5.0 to 5.5, which is highly acidic. When your body is highly acidic, or your tissues, see, your urine is an indication of the acidity of your tissues. When your tissues are highly acidic, it's unlikely you will adequately detox your body.
Well, what about, so can they go to their sink and just, because we've heard all these things about
They
how...
could, sure. Again, a better way would be to get a Brita or a zero water filter and filter the tap water through that. That's inexpensive. Everyone can do that.
Well, tell us about some of the negative side effects about drinking tap water. If you drink
Well, again, when you drink tap water, there's chlorine in there, usually fluorine or fluoride in there. Many times the birth control pills, the estrogens, the Prozac, all the different antipsychotics, the antibiotics, they can end up in your tap water.
Okay.
So when you're drinking tap water, no telling what else you're getting.
Okay, so if we can, avoid it, but hey, drinking
Right.
water is still good for you in some sense, especially if you're in limit.
But I personally would rather not drink tap water.
Okay, now you've got different brands. You already recommended Fiji and Evian and
Volvic, Mountain Valley Spring.
Mountain Valley
Sure.
Spring. If you've seen Dr. Colbert as a patient, you'll know he loves Mountain Valley Spring water because he's got it all over his medical practice.
Love it. Been using it for years.
Now, what alkaline brands that have a pH of 7.2 or higher, do you recommend?
They're super alkaline brands because most of those spring waters are alkaline. But then there's super alkaline brands like, for example, you have Essentia and Evermore at health food stores generally. Those are really good alkaline waters with a pH over 9 usually.
Okay, and
which is super
Essentia
alkaline.
and Evermore.
Evermore,
Okay.
right.
Now you've got, because people at home...
Well, those are expensive, so a real inexpensive option is just get an alkaline water pitcher.
Okay. Now, a lot of the people, they're at home and they're going, Dr. Colbert, what do you have in your fridge? What do you have in your cabinet? Because they know generally you've done the research.
Right.
You're going to have the best at your house. I mean, you are.
Well, I have a Life Ionizer, and Life Ionizer is a real good alkaline filter. Kangen is a real good alkaline filter.
Okay.
These are very expensive. A lot of people can't afford them.
Okay, you're going to make a lot of the Kangen guys out there happy because I know there's a lot of them out there.
But it's a good filter.
Life Ionizer, Kangen, I know you've been recommending Life Ionizer for a long time.
I love it, yes.
Now, if I took the camera into your refrigerator, we'd see Mountain Valley spring water, we'd see Fiji, we'd see Seychelles,
Yes.
and then you've got a Life Ionizer hooked up to your faucet downstairs.
I have a whole different kind.
I know. So he does have a variety pack in his house. Now, when we're talking about alkaline filters, there are a couple that you recommend that you have in your house.
Sure.
You mentioned Life Ionizer and Kangen's good too. Now, you don't have Kangen in your house, but you do recommend it. Now, this is Seychelles. This is a water pitcher.
Right.
Is that right? It's the first alkaline water pitcher. And you like this?
This is great because it brings the pH of your water up to around 9.6, which is amazing, and it's inexpensive. And it'll filter like 1,000 gallons of water with this one pitcher.
Okay, so we can add about 1,000 gallons or 1,000 pours into this without refilling the filter.
Correct.
Is that right? Or buying a new filter? Okay. And now, does this do the same thing?
Same thing. It's a little sport bottle you can carry with you.
All right,
and
let's zoom in on this. You can see there's a little alkaline filter there. This is, now you can see there's actually name tags on these.
Right.
Because Mary Colbert, you can see,
my
they take their alkaline water very serious. This is no joke. We pulled this from their shelf, and I looked, I said, Don Colbert, Mary Colbert across there. So you know they're traveling with these, and they don't want to get them mixed up with each other. Okay, and you have your water filter here. Now, I know you've got a lot of homes around the country. And you've got one of these in every single one of your homes.
Sure do.
Because right now we're in Texas.
That's right.
And it's here in their Texas home. And I've been here in Florida, and you've got one in Florida as well.
That's right.
So you love these.
Now I have a Life Ionizer downstairs too in this home as well as in Orlando, and also I have one in the office too.
Wait, if you don't know, Dr. Colbert, he likes real estate and he owns, but you don't rent him out, unfortunately. Right. We have a lot of people go, "Can I stay? Can I rent it?" Well, you can stay there for free for a week, but I'm not. Now, okay, so you've got these. Now, this is cool. Now, what we're doing is we haven't done this before, but we brought this on because he's so passionate about this. I said, Dad, why don't you just bring this on your website? We'll carry it and stock it. And for people who want to order it, they can order it from us.
Well, this filters the water and it alkalinizes the water, which is amazing.
Okay, so it's great for people to know there's options.
Sure.
So they could go online, they can order this from us, they can order it elsewhere, wherever it is. But these are products that he's passionate about. I know Life Ionizer, we have, if you order Life Ionizer from us, you actually get $500 off. It's pretty cool.
That is great.
Well,
sure.
They're good guys. We've worked with a long time. But there's different options. If you don't have the money to get this, don't worry.
Right, exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Sure.
Who cares? Do the lemon, do the lime, get some spring water.
Right.
There's options for everybody in this. This detox.
Even if you have to use tap water short term, it's okay. Put lemon or lime, a wedge. Now later, maybe you can get an inexpensive zero water. That's real inexpensive. Or you can step up and get a Seychelles alkaline water filter. Either one to start with.
Bottom line, water is important during this detox.
Absolutely, it is.
When you say we got to drink lots.
I just want people starting to drink water. It's like a car. Many people cannot afford to go out and buy a Cadillac or a Mercedes or a Rolls Royce. You start with a little teeny Ford or a little teeny Toyota. And so just start drinking more water, about 6 to 8 8-ounce glasses. That's it. It's critically important for detoxification.
Now, I'm doing this detox. My mom is doing this detox.
Great. That's awesome.
My wife is doing this detox. We got a bunch of friends in this detox.
Good.
We are spreading the word because I really think this is going to make a radical change in a lot of people's lives.
Absolutely.
I've shared this with my friends. They said, how can we get involved? You can see we're giving this information away for free. So tell your friends about it. Get involved. Get committed. We love you. We'll see you on the next video.
Rebuild, restore, and renew your health